Hi, I'm here with Jochebed Isaacs, the Director of Early Autism Project Malaysia, as she teaches us a little bit about how to photograph children with autism. So Jo, tell me a little bit about what EAP is all about.
EAP is Early Autism Project. We're one of the pioneers for the applied behavior analysis approach in Malaysia.
So Jo, tell me, what is autism actually?
So autism is defined as a neurodevelopmental disorder, which means it affects the development of the brain. Children showing symptoms with autism can be diagnosed as early as 18 months actually. Usually autism affects kids, especially in the area of social communication, social interaction, and many children with autism would have certain repetitive behaviors or rigidities that really impact the family's quality of life.
So how is it challenging for us as photographers to actually photograph children with autism?
It's important to remember that autism is a spectrum, so whatever that examples that I'm using may affect certain ends of the spectrum, but not all children are the same. So generally kids with autism may struggle to understand expectations. So what is expected of them in this photo shoot, they may not have any clue, and then it may be hard for some of them to follow the instructions the photographer is giving, like smile or sit this way or do the different family poses. Then when it comes to the area of like certain rigidities or tolerance related issues, having a whole group of people, new people come into their house may be difficult. Then the equipment,
nervous, right?
They may just get nervous, like what's happening, and anxious. So then the equipment, and then if we're going to do the photo shoot in a different location, so those kind of different things that we take for granted are difficult for some children with autism.
So how do we prepare then for this photo shoot? Like how do we prepare these families?
Yeah, so for us at EAP, we utilize applied behavior analysis approach, which really essentially means you break the skills down. So we want to communicate as clearly to the child what is going to happen. So at EAP, we use a lot of visuals. We use visual schedules with the little boy that we're going to be photo shooting.
So cute!
His name is Danny. So we've created this social story. A social story is basically just a story that was created by Carol Gray to communicate to a child what is going to happen and what is expected. So essentially it just summarizes basically what he can do and what is going to happen, so it gives him some predictability. During the photo shoot, we're actually going to use like a little visual schedule, so he knows, okay, how long is this shoot going to be.
Oh, this is a schedule. I think I should have schedules like this too at home.
If you think about it, we actually all do. We use Google Calendars, and we have a clock inbuilt. So we always have orientation of time, of days. Our kids with autism may not have that.
Right. So what happens in the case that we have a meltdown and what can we do?
In the event there is a tantrum, then we would go into reactive strategies. So at that point we need to already have a standby place where it can be quieter. The child can request for a break. The child can actually go away and do some activities that help the child calm down, and then we try and resume the shoot. So our whole program is based on reinforcement. We utilize things that the children love to motivate them to do things they don't want to do. So in this case, if we had bubbles and snow spray or stickers, whatever works individualized to each child, then we could break it down. So we take a few photos, then they get that reinforcement break. Take a few more photos, then they get to do an activity they like. Take a few more photos, have a snack. So that way you break it down and really set it up to be as successful as possible.
Wow, those are great tips.
Hope it
Thank
helps.
you so much. So thank you, Nancy Huan. I just want to ask, how do you feel about today's session, and what do you think you could improve on?
All the autistic kids, they are very smart, you have to know that. Even though if they don't talk, it doesn't mean that they don't understand what is happening. It's just to take it easy, it's like that, and as we say, like just follow the flow. And for sure it will be nice pictures.
Yeah.
I think it went well that we have breaks in between, so it helps a lot for Danny and Tommy to calm down, and then when they were a little bit more pressure, then the pictures went better.
Good.
So it's good to have always breaks and don't take sessions too long.
We're looking forward to see the photos.
I'm sure it looks
great. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for
thanks to
being
you
part of it.
also.
Everyone,
Thank you.
Thank you so much.